Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Q&Andy. Guess what? You don't have to put up with me answering questions because we have someone better to do it. I hope you were able to tune into Tuesday's show. We had Iva Jovic on, and I talked about at the end of the show how impressed I am with her game, maybe even more so with her as a person. But you all had the ability to send some questions in. So Mike, let's do it. We have Iva here with us again. Let's get to the questions. What do they send in?
Eva, we appreciate the time. And as a reminder, guys, if you want to send in your questions to the show, send it to askandy@surfpodcast.com or hit us up in the DMs on socials or here in the comments. We appreciate it. First question we got is from Maranata on Instagram. She said, what is your advice for juniors trying to break onto the pro scene?
I would definitely say that I know every result in every tournament seems so serious and so the make or break moment, but it definitely isn't. And please don't be stubborn and work on the things that you know you need to work on, and take some L's if you need to. That's something I could have done better. Definitely. I was very stubborn with wanting to win. So do the things that are going to make you better, and then the winning will come with it.
I mean, you probably didn't lose a whole lot, though, I imagine.
Yeah. She's like, I lost last month.
Next is Joseph wrote us on Instagram. If you could steal one signature shot from any player in tennis history, man or woman, what would it be and why?
Oh my gosh. That is such a good question.
While she's thinking about it, if you give Iva Jovic John Isner serve, she never loses again in the rest of her life. It's over. Tennis. She's completed tennis.
She's completed tennis.
She's completed tennis. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take a serve. I think I'll go with that response. I was thinking about this is more just to have it for the highlight reel, but the Federer over your shoulder backhand volley is kind of incredible.
Lame.
We could all do that, huh? No. But I think the John.
You want to beat Andy Roddick, you can have it.
Jesus, enough. Easy. I don't want strays from you. Get out of here. Yeah.
All right, so I like the Federer. John Isner serve. That's the one.
It's always the one.
Yeah.
It's always the one.
It's the one.
That'll win me a ton of matches.
Yeah, like have you seen Isner from the baseline?
Yeah.
He was 10-9 in the world with that thing. Like you give
Ridiculous.
me, yeah, that's the one.
Stefanos wrote us, how do you deal with mental pressure?
Great question. I think it's all about the perspective you put on it. So I think pressure is obviously difficult, but it means that you've done something to deserve that expectation. So you can kind of use that to give you confidence. And I think breathing always is helpful. I do certain like breathing techniques before matches to try to calm the nervous system down if you're feeling nervous and the pressure. But I think you just have to know that it's normal, and it should give you confidence that people expect things of you, because that means you've done some pretty good things too.
Yeah, I'll just say on that one, like nerves always exist. Like people always say, like, how do you not get nervous? I'm like, well, you don't. You just manage it better, right? Like little techniques, like she's like, they don't go away. You know, lots of people got everyone has ever played tennis.
Yeah,
got nervous.
it's okay to have nerves,
and you can acknowledge it too. I have a lot of parents like well, you don't say you're nervous. I'm like, you can't deal with the problem if you can't talk about it. Anyways, go ahead.
Next up, Emily asked, what is the best advice Novak has given you?
That's really good. I would say the best advice he's given me is about ground stroke patterns and how to open the court better, finding the angles. I play good with my depth, but sometimes finishing shorter in the court or bringing them out and in almost will then make the depth even more penetrating and surprising to them. So that's very specific, but that is something he told me that I think is really useful for me.
Cosign.
Yeah, cheat code. I said it earlier.
Love it.
Sarah wrote us on Instagram. She said, what is your dream tournament to win?
Oh my gosh. Obviously from a grand slam would be the dream tournament, right? I am honestly torn between Wimbledon and US Open. Andy, maybe you have some thoughts about that. You've been
I
in the
don't.
final
I've only won one of them.
Well, you've been in the final of both, though.
The other ones are just tears on a pillow. I don't know. I think those are great. Listen, I don't know. I can't speak for you. I would have taken any slam. Like you don't really complain about much, but there's something special about each one. But you'll get there. You don't. Good news is you don't have to choose. The opportunity will present itself, and you won't really care much that it's not the other one.
That's true. I'll take whichever one I can get.
Correct. That's the answer.
Sarah had a second question. She said, "Who is your favorite female player to watch?"
Current, past, anytime.
Your answer.
Choice.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice.
My answer. I personally, I love watching Iga. I love watching Iga, especially on the clay, because some of those runs she's had, especially at the French Open, have been ridiculous. Not losing games, but the way that she's able to open up the court and play with different spins and shapes to push her opponents back, the way she moves, I think it's very dynamic, her game. And I think when she's playing her best, it's fun to watch. There's a lot of things to see.
And then next up, we have a two-parter to end this from 8-year-old Becca. Her first question was, did you like tennis right away, or did it take a while to fall in love with it?
That's a great question. I don't know if it was tennis related. I love being outside. I don't think that I think everyone thinks that you have to have this aha moment and you have to eat, sleep, dream, breathe tennis when you're 4 years old in order to be a professional. I don't think that that's necessarily necessary, and I don't think that happened to me. I love to compete. I hate to lose, and I started competing in tennis, and I kind of just got obsessed with the process, getting better. Again, the competition. I wouldn't trade competition for anything else. And out of all the sports I played, I was the best at tennis, right? So I wanted to do that.
Sport chooses you, I think, at some point along the way.
Right.
I'm interested in your response on this too.
Well, my response was you said Becca, who's 8, and then I instantly went to maybe we should not cuss on our podcast. That's what I thought immediately when you asked that question. So, Becca, I promise you, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better. No, but my wife and I were actually talking about this today because our daughter she likes softball and whatever. But I don't know. Kids probably aren't that different than adults. We like to do stuff that we feel like we're good at. I don't know. That was my experience anyways. Did I like tennis more than baseball? I don't know. Probably not. But then eventually you're good at it, and so you like it. I don't know. Is that kind of your process? Is it that simple, or is it more nuanced than that?
I think it's pretty simple. And also, you don't even have, I think, direct comparisons. For me personally, I played soccer growing up. I think I had more fun on the soccer field at that time than I did in tennis, but you can't really compare when you played AYSO soccer twice a week, right? Just for fun versus training tennis every day. So I really think the sport chooses you. And if you love to compete, you're going to do what you're good at. So whatever you're good at.
I know two things. I know two things for sure. You ready, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
I know two things for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Iva Jovic is very cool and totally into it. You're awesome. Keep it going. And, this Q&Andy is dedicated to Becca. Great question, Becca.
Wait, we got one more from Becca.
Let's go, Becca.
We have one more from Becca.
We do.
It's a two-parter.
I thought you just said it was a two-parter.
It is. We got one more question from Becca.
Mike, get your life together.
We have one more question
One
from Becca.
more from Becca.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and it's a part of our new segment. We've been trying to wrap every Q&Andy with a random question of the day. Sean, cue the music.
God, this is so dumb.
Time for the random question of the day.
So stupid. You see me try to rap before you got to it?
I know. He was trying to get away with it.
That is amazing.
Ugh.
And this is from Becca, and this is truly from an 8-year-old. If tennis balls could talk, what do you think they would say?
Ouch. Ouch.
She wants to even answer that.
Oh my God, ouch is a great one. I feel like they would be mocking us. Like, how this court is so flipping big. How do you manage to hit me in the net?
Yeah.
Every freaking time. I feel like they would be roasting us.
Yeah. No. Becca, great questions.
Great question.
Mike, you think Becca's happier to have her questions answered by Iva Jovic, or do you think you're happier to play that stupid jingle at the end of every episode?
I think it's a tie. I think we're equal.
You're both just very happy.
Equal, yeah.
Iva Jovic, you're a great sport. Thanks for coming on Q&Andy. We will see you next week.